Good morning, good afternoon. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for today, and thank you for your goodness, your kindness, your grace, and your mercy. And I thank you for friends and family, and pray that you would give us wisdom and discernment and the ability to be disciplined and strong. In the name of Yeshua, amen. All right. Well, this morning we've got core retail sales. Oh, and President Trump speaks at 8:30. And then at 10 a.m. we've got Fed Chairman Warsh testifies. So it looks like we might have a pretty busy type morning. So here's the euro dollar for the past week. Past few days have been in consolidation on the daily chart. And we're still stuck in that consolidation right now. But that consolidation is following a pretty strong bullish move. So I think we're still pretty bullish going into that consolidation. So, and at the bottom of that consolidation, we got this pretty big wick down here too. So I think we're staying pretty bullish still at the moment. Here's the hourly chart. It's been very choppy and sideways from that wick down here. And then some more consolidation on the hourly over here. And here's that consolidation on the 5-minute chart in more detail. And we've got this up run starting out of this consolidation by a mini consolidation here. So you can see that it's at least starting and trying to break to the upside. So I think we'll probably be staying on the bullish side today. So we're starting out today's trading with $26 left in this account, and so I'm gonna have to be dead on precise with every single thing, every single trade setup, and every single location that gets, every trade that gets put on the chart has to be perfectly placed with zero mistakes. So that's what I'm going to be looking to do for the rest of today and for the next couple weeks. Cedar.
Most of
Cedar.
it's not filter except for spraying.
Cedar. Come here. Come on. You're welcome. Good morning, Ben. Good afternoon to you. Man, I took another loss last night. So I lost another 0.25% on that $50. I made such a big mistake again. And now I've got $26 left in the account. So I did not sleep too much last night, thinking about how I'm gonna manage and get out of this mess. Essentially, I cannot make mistakes. And I had made the mistake of giving myself some flexibility while trading with micro lots. And while thinking I could give myself some flexibility, I made a massive mistake. I went in way too heavy. So the mistake was thinking that I could be a little flexible. That was a mistake. So here I am. You too, during London session, you gave yourself permission to have some flexibility. Yeah, this is gonna be nuts to try and crawl out of now. I mean, $50 was already gonna be nuts, but now $26. But I'm not giving up. I just cannot make any mistakes. I have to do this perfectly. I came up with a little saying that I'm going to keep putting in my head. And because my trading system is like a pyramid, I'm going to keep telling myself to keep building a perfect pyramid. And if I keep doing that, I think I can stay on track. Should take time from trading and analyze your trades, but with Iran, US, Middle East messes up. Just like the conflict will cause turbulence on the chart. Did well during London, open, then put more trades on, and it went sideways, then pushed up, and I went in red. Oh, you're shorting the euro dollar? Well, yeah, I should have stayed out on the market after getting green instead of trying to get more. Well, you have to define it. So, like, did you hit a goal? Did you... you have to follow some kind of rule that says that you should get out or that you shouldn't get out. So, I know that feeling too. Do you have a rule that says when you should get out? Like if you make a certain amount, are you supposed to get out, or? It went long, but it went against you, yeah. Well, I think maybe for both of us, we've got to be dead on with rules. Like, I can't afford to, it's not that I can't take losses, it's that I can't afford to do anything outside of my rules. So now we're waiting for Trump's speech in a few minutes. Yeah. 2.5 minutes. And we've got other news too. Yeah, I know what I did wrong. I couldn't sleep like for hours. I was just laying there trying to understand what I did and what I should have done. I don't know why I gave myself any permission to be flexible. But if there's anything that this massive drawdown is teaching me, is that there's, especially when you're in this deep a drawdown, there's no room for flexibility whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, I'm having to stick to my rules perfectly. And not think I can just, like, when I said to myself, oh, you can have a little bit of flexibility just because you're trading micro lots, I ended up putting like 16 trades in one spot. So like when I say to myself I can have flexibility, I'm not good at being flexible, because I'll just go in extremely heavy. It's part of my character and my nature, so I can't have any flexibility. All right, here's grabbing a couple profits. The market's definitely really moving now. Oh, it's right on the news. Yeah, retail news. And Trump. So, Vin, do you have a rule that, like a profit rule for the day, or like a trade number for the day? Retail news green. For the dollar. So for you, if you're just up anything, then you're supposed to just leave. Oh, okay. So kind of like just if you can get one trade that makes you money, that's just it for the day. That's kind of what your rule is. It sure is tempting though, because you think, oh, I'm in sync with the market. But man, we just gotta follow the rules. All right, just grabbing a little bit more profit. And the market is made a pretty good turn. So I'm going to take a loss on that top trade. I was able to get a few wins to start things out so I can mitigate that risk. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. 4 20-cent trades, and then a 30-cent loss. So if it drops back down, we'll go for some more longs again on this line. So I'm starting out the session at 26.02 today. See if I can just put a few dollars in the account today, and then try and do that for the next week, a few dollars each day. I think you can go both ways today, too, on the euro dollar. Oops, what am I doing here? Just grabbing one of those targets. And there's Larry. Good morning, Larry. Good to have you. I was telling Vin that I made a huge mistake last night and lost even more money in this account. All the way down to $26 now left in this account. How's it going with you today, Larry? My volume's still quiet. Okay, it's quiet on your computer, but it's okay on your phone. I'm wondering if your computer's just got something holding it back, because Larry seems to find that the volume on his end seems to be fine. Okay, I've got my mic adjusted pretty much as close as I can. Larry's got it working. I don't think there's much else I can do on my end. I'm thinking, Vin, it's got to be something with your computer. Maybe you can adjust the volume on your computer somewhere. Or maybe your speakers are just really quiet. Are you on a laptop or a desktop? All other YouTube is loud, but just me. Hey Larry, did you need to turn me up on your end? Yeah, I might invest in external speakers, maybe. Or headphones, maybe. That is strange if you're saying that YouTube on everybody else is good. And mine's not. Yeah, and same with my volume. Yes, it is. Hey Larry, did you have to turn anything up on your end in order to hear me, or did it seem normal on your end? Okay, man, I'm going to try one little thing here. I'm going to keep talking at this rate, and then I'm going to keep talking. Does that change anything when I do that? Am I louder or more clear now? And then I'm going to try turning this back down. Am I louder or more quiet now? Okay, no change. All right, I don't think there's anything else I can do on my end. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't get it any better for you. Hey Vin, I think it was yesterday you said that you could hear. Did it seem better yesterday? Okay, you're on your phone now because it's just better there. Well, okay. Oh, you were just listening on your phone yesterday, and so it just seemed clear. Do you know if Trump is currently talking? Oh, okay. So he's still talking then?
because they think they're going to vote for the Democrats. Even though I did great with the Hispanic vote, tremendous with the Hispanic vote. You know, I turned that whole thing around. The Hispanics like me and I like them. And you know, it's interesting with the Hispanics. When I built the wall, everybody said, "Oh, that's going to ruin us." For the Hispanic, it was just the opposite. They know all about immigration and they know all about death and crime, and they're smart people and they have common sense. They wanted to be protected from the people that were coming into our country. So, you know, I won the election with a very tremendous Hispanic vote, and I think it's higher now than it was then. So, we're a party of common sense. The Democrats are a party of insanity. They're a party that will destroy our country. If I didn't win this election, I believe our country would have been destroyed by now. 1 year, that's all it would have taken. If you had Kamala or Sleepy Joe, either one, it wouldn't have mattered. They're the same thing. Two sleepy people, two stupid people. I believe, and by the way, Gavin Newsom, who is one of the candidates, I believe he took himself out of the running when he says he suffers from mental disability. And a reporter said it was terrible that I talked that way about somebody with mental disability. I said, I have no problem with it, but I don't want a person with mental disability to be my president. I mean, you don't want to have a person with mental disability being your president. And Gavin Newsom said that he can't read a speech. He can't do almost anything. And then he said he's as dumb as all the people in the room. And he got accused of being a racist, which was an amazing thing. I thought it was the worst interview I've ever seen anybody give. He's actually a very stupid person. So I believe.
Well, I was just had a quick listen to what Trump was saying, and he's talking negatively on the Democrats. And just taking a little bit of profit again. Not sure if he's going to say anything that's going to send the market into anything too wild. From what he was saying, it was just normal Democrat bashing. So I think everybody is pretty used to that. Okay, if it can pop down, I'll get into another couple trades on the long side. And then mitigate, take a couple losses, or one loss. And we're just coming up to the top of the hour, too. But again, it seems like the market is stuck. Like we just had a little bit of energy right at the start of that news, and it's just still not moving too much again. So Vin, are you still looking for another setup then to try and get yourself into the green? Or are you supposed to be done? Like, is it part of your rules where you can have a couple more tries to get ahead? Okay, so we're just closing up in these highs right in here, so we're now, if we can just make one more bar above that and hold, then we've got a good turn here in the market to head back up. If it pops down, I'm going to get into some more longs. There's a profit right away on that one. Oh, you're already in trades? To the short side? Just play it light, and you should have lots of opportunities on both sides with this current market, because it's pretty choppy. Okay, there's just a little bit more profit, and I've just got 2 last trades sitting on there, so I can just let those ones sit now. And if it pops down, I can add back into that. hope for Vin's sake that we get another push down. I feel like we'll get, it seems like it's the type of market where we should get just back and forth. So hopefully that's the case. Then everybody can make some money. Just take little trades with back and forth moves. And Vin's closed out at a loss. No more for the day. Has lost too much. Sorry to hear that, Vin. Are you pulling out at stop losses or just pulling out before stop losses? Okay, Vin. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot for coming by. I'm probably gonna wrap this one up too if I can hit targets. Have a good rest of your day and catch you tomorrow. gonna get rid of this one for a break even. And I think I'm just gonna wrap this one up here. It was a decent trading session, very little money made, but still good performance. So let's just end on a good performance note for now. It was $1. Just made $1.74 into the account this morning. But hopefully a few dollars a day, and this account will start heading back up, and we'll hopefully get it back. Okay,